Let's see here. What's up, guys? Give people some time to come in. I have a weird undershirt color, right? With my jacket on. We'll rock with it for now. What's up? Vision. Vix Vase. What's happening? Aw, crap. Did I monetize the stream? Appreciate it, guys. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't think I did, but the YouTube short streams make like $1 if you're lucky. It's hilarious. Yeah. We'll get started here in a second, guys. Sorry. Kind of lost my voice there. Like the stream. I think that somewhat helps. Double tap it. We're going to talk here about Palace, what they're dropping today. FTP, I'm probably making a second video, a separate video. Just dedicate it to FTP. But no, I'm not getting anything today, dude. I'm not really buying a lot of stuff for the foreseeable future, guys. Like, I'm looking for a job right now. I'm currently working as we speak. And when I get a new job, I'm probably going to be making slightly less. I low-key, guys, right now have 2 prospects. One of them is a resale store, which I think would be kind of fun, even if it was a pretty basic like retail job. I think I'm the #1 candidate. I mean, let's be real. I think they would be honored to have me. But yeah, there's a place that's literally 5 minutes down the road that said they'd be hiring soon. I sent them my resume and I told them, like, you know, I'm on YouTube. Like, I'm a fucking guy. Exactly. Work for FedEx, dude. I actually wouldn't mind it, low key. I think I would probably choose UPS. I used to work at the UPS store. And FedEx just, I don't know. UPS, it's got trustable colors. FedEx, it's like, yeah, you guys got the arrow. Purple and orange. Like, I mean, it's, you know. Here's the problem, Sean. How long have they been working there at UPS? It's not like 5 months, is it? Creative director for Supreme? No. Def over a couple years. Yeah, you gotta have to commit, but yeah, it's still it's a possibility. You ain't lying. UPS fit is fire, dude. Like, and if you make it 30 years without an accident, they give you a golden jacket, which is one of the coolest things. Look up the golden jacket UPS. It's pretty much impossible to get because, like, that means no one can hit you, even if you're not at fault. It's something like that. My stepdad told me about the UPS golden jacket. It's some crazy requirement. But yeah, no, there's 2 people like, you know, my mom lives in a pretty nice neighborhood and we have 2 people in that neighborhood that they're a husband and wife, and they're both UPS drivers, and they've been there like 30 years, 25 plus. I mean, they can do their route whenever they want to. They're fucking in all kinds of retirement plans that don't exist anymore. And yeah, that'd be cool. It's an idea. You're on FedEx ground. It's an idea, bro. I really need this a job for like the next couple of months until I pivot to a new career. I mean, I'd love to do YouTube full time. That would be sick. I just don't think there's enough content to do where I'm at right now. Like, what would I just do? Like more drop list videos? I work in claims. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I know. Who knows? I worked at the retail store for a bit, which was mostly just shipping boxes out for people, taking Amazon scan codes. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll keep you guys. I kind of keep you guys more updated on the mobile streams instead of on the main things. If you're a random chatter asking random shit, I'm not going to answer your chat. So mods, don't feel the need to mute them. They can chat, but I'm just not going to be talking to them. I certainly didn't think I'd be in the car business for almost 20 years now, but I've been with the right family and it's been great. That's awesome, dude. Oh, Sean, I said you could keep it. You don't have to. You can let him chat. It's fine. Peter, yeah, what's up? Copped the real tree pants today for personal. Nice. Yeah, the drop today. It's pretty good. That's fair enough, dude. If you don't want to see it, I'm gonna let you do your thing. So keep it at that. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Who really gives a fuck? Wherever you work, don't quit YouTube, please. Blake with the 1 month hype beast. Thank you, brother. No, there's no plans of quitting YouTube. If anything, the live streams would change to accompany a schedule. But here's my thing right now, guys. Like, I'm looking for jobs right now that are like in person, like retail at the moment. But a lot of those jobs start at like 10 o'clock, 11, maybe come in early at 9 or something. But we're about to have the time change. So Arizona is now turning into what I call quasi West Coast, pseudo West Coast, you might say. So basically what that means is my stream time for Supreme is jumping forward 1 hour, right? So that's good because that means that instead of waiting until 8 o'clock to go live, having the drop be at 9 on Thursdays for the next, how long is daylight savings? Is it 6 months at a time? For the next 6 months, the drops are going to start at 8 a.m. for me because I'm going to be on that West Coast time. So whatever job I get, I'll just be like, hey, I'm streaming from 7 to 8, a little bit longer. Be sick if I could work somewhere at 10 and then stream like 7 to 10 or 7 to 9:30, 7 to 9, 2 hours. We'll see. We're figuring it out, man. It's really fun applying the jobs, though, I'll say that much. It's really fun. They'll let you know in the rejection. Yeah, we're not moving forward. By the way, this decision was made via artificial intelligence. I'm like, hell yeah. It's just really funny. I keep it light. I know it does. That's why I'm doing everything I can to stay focused and be okay at my current job in the time being. So hit the like, boys. You know, I might be having the stream donation goals on screen here soon. Help me pay my rent. I'll be like one of those people. I'll be an e-beggar. That's a career right there, guys. E-beggar. Give me money. Ah, I'm poor. I hate working. Ah. I appreciate it, Sean. New year, new paths, new pants. Yes. I heard New Jeans is dropping music this year, so who knows? We could be in for a treat. But what is there to say? Palace in 19 minutes. If anyone wants to drop the link in the comments, you can. If you're a moderator. Palace is basically this week. It's Palasonic hoodie, Palasonic sweater. I'm not going to be taking my phone and showing the screen. We're not going to be doing that today. But it's Palasonic sweater. It's a fleece. You get the Space Ramble fleece indoor equipment. You get a couple stuff like that. And there's some super baggy pants. I did cover it, yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, Sean. Yep. It was pretty short. The hats are decent, but don't need. To be honest, bro, I don't even remember the hat. How's my Friday going? You know what, dude? It's going about as good as it can. I hurt my fucking ankle yesterday in Muay Thai, so I'm taping it up. And I'm going to ice it more later, and then I'm going to take a bath later, and hopefully it's going to heal up. But yeah, dude, so far it's so good. Slept all right last night. Sleep's always an issue for me, but we're getting there. I'm slowing down the Zen too, guys. I needed to. I enjoy Zen a lot. I like nicotine, but I had to make a choice, and I was like, damn, it's going to affect my cardio. We switched to the 3 milligrams. I'm just using less this week, and then we're going to dial in the taper. Sean's like, dude, my energy drink's years in. Yeah. I think you got to have at least one vice, or else you're more likely to kill yourself if you don't have at least one vice. And like Paddy Pimblett, lads, a lot of men got to start talking, lad. Don't to kill yourself, lad. A lot of men talking about feelings, lad. If you don't do something, lad, to kick back, you're going to be very depressed, lad. You know what I'm saying? Liquid Death has been helping me quit. Dude, Liquid Death does have cool branding. Their soda flavor dupes are fire. I need to check that out, bro. Can you text me that or remind me to get that? I didn't know they did soda. I thought they only did water. And the problem with their water is it's like not even sparkling water usually, right? It's like, or it is sparkling, but it's just, there's something about Liquid Death that I don't actually like. Their regular flavor isn't enough for me. Mine is weed. Nice, Blake. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's all about moderation, you know? Yeah, distilled is good. I fucking I started freaking out over the Warren Lotus Pokemon t-shirt yesterday. I have a brand, Florian. Who's your hype? Check it out, dude. The reason why I haven't done a brand for the channel yet is because I'm realistic. You know, I'm waiting until 10K subs and then I'm gonna drop a t-shirt. I do need to do I haven't forgot for members that you guys, I promised you guys stickers, okay? I just I got super busy and I have been thinking about that, and today I also want to update new channel icons for memberships. Yeah, no, for sure, Peter. I get you, bro. I want to do that, but here's the thing, bro. Like, will you guys actually buy anything, even if it was like if it was dope? That's the thing. It's like I don't really want to make stuff that isn't good and like expect you guys to buy it just because you watch my videos talk about Supreme. And yeah, I'm just waiting. I want to be inspired. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be authentic. I want it to be cheap too. I want it to be affordable. Like, there's no way that I'd make a t-shirt more than 30 bucks. There's just no fucking way. There's no way I'd make a hoodie more than first hoodie. If it's more than 70, 80 bucks, I'm like, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. That's cool, Sean. Yeah, Warren Lotus has cool stuff. A lot of people are hating on the Jesse Gooner tee. I'm like, dude, if you can't handle the goon, you just stay out the pool, dude. If you can't handle Jesse with the BBL, I'm sorry. You know, that shit was fire. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Good blanks. Also, I don't want to just do a t-shirt clothes. Dude, the worst fucking brands ever are just like, you know, a fucking box logo. If I do a SupThomas box logo, call the IDF. You know what I'm saying? I have a funny story about that, Sean, that I really can't even share anywhere. But I buy expensive hoodies, but mostly it's because I'm so invested in the person who made the brand. Can't lie. Nice. I mean, that'd be cool, dude. That would be cool as fuck to make a brand and have it be something that I could, you know, pay rent with or use with YouTube. But that's the thing, bro. It's just like everybody does it. Everybody's like, oh, I'm making the brand. I'm doing the merch. And then what happens? They make merch like twice. It sucks. No one buys it. They never do it again. I don't know. Ten minutes till Palace. I'm excited about this FTP stuff. I think FTP will be exciting. I want to grab a couple things to flip. I wish I could keep some, but so far FTP has done very well for me. Supreme hoodies are basically 200, pretty much, dude. Can you say, okay, never mind. I love FTP. Yeah, me too. Shout out to the YouTube mobile chatters. You guys are the day ones. Nice. I need a good pair of streetwear Muay Thai shorts right now. That's what I really want. I actually applied for a job with Louis Vuitton. It was like some kind of concierge job. Sounded dope. Get in with LV, dude. Send that shit. Good. We're off. Yeah, the fuck your brand stuff looks interesting too. Kind of funny. Parody brand for sure. Like, I feel like there is a ceiling to having a brand called Fuck Your Brand. Maybe there's not. You got to be a certain type of person. Oh, yeah. Sean, you got to cool it down, bro. You got to chill. Take some time. Go back to your storage unit. That was crazy, bro. Finding that dead stock, whatever the hell. That was cool. MM6, remember guys, MM6 Supreme is coming next week, almost 100%. I haven't even posted about it though because there's been no official stuff. I could do that. I could be like, there's been rumors. If I was a full-time YouTuber, I would have to do that. The rumors today are fucking rumors in the streetwear industry are saying Supreme and MM6 are coming back together for another collaboration. Will they make a box logo? How expensive will it be? Will the replica companies be able to nail their quality down? Find out on next week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that'd be fun. Little rumor mill. It would just be more videos. It would just be a video every day is all it would be. And some weeks I'd have to just talk about bullshit. I would do it, dude. It'd be fun. What else is coming out from Palace this week? I feel like there's something I didn't talk about. No, it's the pants, the big baggy pants, the Palisonic. There's some hats coming out. I'm gonna take a look. And then let's see about the Barclays. We can check in on the Barclays too. As we see how resale has been approached. Okay, Palisonic hats. Oh yes, the P3 crew necks and the Metamorphosis hoodies. I think the lime green Metamorphosis hoodie is pretty cool. It's got some neat graphics on it. But my favorite overall is the black and red Palisonic sweater. I'm not actually saying anything. All right, cool. What I was saying was, I was just reading through the resale prices of the Barclays. Looks like Marty Supreme jackets are dropping today too. So if you're a Marty Supreme fan, they're dropping jackets. Yeah. And then what was I saying? Oh, I was joking about I'm not rich, but I have multiple Bluetooth devices. So, life's actually kind of good. So hit the like, guys. Donate to the channel to support your boy's dream of becoming a world famous clickbaiter and drop list slop tuber. There's a link to Streamlabs in the description. YouTube super chat, become a member. We got all kinds of things for sale. Double tap the screen. Hype for them jackets. I don't know, dude. I've never seen a person wear a Marty Supreme jacket, but that probably tracks. I feel like that's a city schlicker kind of thing, All right, Palace in 1 minute. If you're going for Palace, get off your butt. Wake up. It's Palace time. I'm hoping that drop list for FTP comes out soon, or the lookbook, so I can make a video. We'll go check out. Oh, Marty Supreme jackets. Shit is already sold out, bro. What's the drop time for drop usually for FTP? I think it's like 1 p.m. PST on like Saturday. It's like really fucked up. It'll tell you on the website though once the drop's coming out. Sorry, I'm having to use multi-factor authentication codes. You know what I'm saying? But those Marty Supreme jackets are already selling out. So yes, it looks like there's still hype for them. I would love to chat, to drop it in the fucking description. I can't even type in my own streams. It doesn't make any sense. All right, Palace is live. Yeah, nothing sold out. Fleeces, $258 for the fleece. Space Ramble will sell out. It's looking like it's selling out right now. Palasonic Crew sweater. The sweaters are selling out a little bit in the blue. The Real Tree denim, nothing. $188 for the big old baggy jeans. Metamorphosis hoodie. $158. No real hype. P3 crew. I mean, those are just all available. $148 for the crew neck, though. It's not bad. 74% cotton, 26% polyester, though, is fucking brutal. Palace's quality is taking a nosedive, it looks like. I know, dude. Pink P3 is actually a sleeper. I could see it. It looks good. I want to find where those Marty Supreme jackets fucking just sold from. They dropped some ping pong shoes also yesterday. Limited edition out of 100. Because old Charlemagne's been up in fucking Japan doing stuff. Nahimus, that's the brand. Damn, last sale was $1,200 Dude, these jackets are still selling for like $1,200. All right. Let's get one, guys. Oh, they're all sold out. Yeah, they just dropped these. I think they were botted. I looked at them on my phone, and dude, this one is hard. I mean, check that out, dude. Oh, dude, I could have made $10,000. This one's slightly different though, right? Classic warm-up. It is a cool jacket, dude. I'll say that much. I mean, it's a good movie, bro. I'd wear it. When does FTP lookbook go live? I think he just said today. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think Zach really does stuff on like a schedule like that, really. He's just kind of doing whatever he wants. Costco is selling off-white hoodies. That's good. New items will be available on March 7th. Lookbook will be up for viewing on March 6th. So later today. I'll make a video on it. Here's the off-white hoodie at Costco. I mean, it's fire if it's like, you know, 2016. Oh, I can turn my monetization on this stream while I'm live on my computer. Let's go. We're fucking making money, guys. Let's get it. There you go. Marty Supreme jacket. We're tagging it. What else? What else I gotta tag on the screen? Palace. Anything sell out? Not yet. Space Ramble about to, though. Off-white Costco. We'll tag that. That's a great idea. Off-white men's pullover hoodie. Sponsored. From Costco. Come on. Costco. No results found. Wow, SMH. Yeah, that's right. On off-white, or not, on FTP. It doesn't just drop cleanly. It like comes out, yeah, in waves, yeah. When do those come out, Sean? Because, I mean, that'd be a great shoe to flip. Bing. It'll be a hard one to get, though. That's for damn show. And that's for damn show. Saturday the 28th. Okay. I'll have to stay Locked into that. Is that going to be one of those like $2,000 instantly shoes? What are we thinking? Oh, okay. Nice, dude. I hope the undefeated gets a raffle for him in Phoenix, because that would be. I feel like I'm pretty lucky with those raffles. But I miss the days, dude. I miss those days of just fucking. You know, first come, first serves. Saturday mornings, good old times, pre-raffles. Like there was bots, but if you were just good at checking shit out, it was very possible. Nowadays, sneakers is just so boring. I don't know. I don't like get any enjoyment out of sneakers anymore. I do a little bit, but it's why I don't talk about it on the channel. It's like not that, like even the biggest, hypest drops are just like, all right, they're fine. Like there's some that are really cool, but like more often than not, I'd rather be talking about like what's coming out from Supreme, dude. Personally. And like I usually get like 3 to 5 sneakers a year that I think are dope as hell. I'll cop 1 or 2. And then I'm chilling. I think it's better that way. I don't know how people like are still copping like Jordan retros consistently. Like buying Wolf Grey 5s. It's a fine shoe. Like it's decent. Been a while. I get it. But like paying a resale for a fucking Wolf Grey 5 is awesome. In 2026, that's what you're doing. Okay. Do you, bro? You getting the Nike SB Diamondbacks? I don't even know what those are. I'm also not from Arizona, so I don't really have any attachment to this state beyond the fact that, yeah, I do live here. I know, that's true. It's very unk. And I'm unk, dude. I should be one of those guys. I should be lining up, copping fucking cough drop foams for $250. That's the pair I've got. The Nike SB Diamondbacks is what you have? There's definitely some cool SBs that release. I don't know, it's just maybe getting older. I think it's just the over collaborations, overabundance. I've talked about it a lot, but just doesn't feel as special. Things don't feel as special. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah. I gotta put my coffee away, and then we're getting the energy drink. So like the stream, click the join button, click all the buttons. Click every button you can, click it. I got a button for you, boy. I got a button for you, boy. I did, dude. I was just talking about that, Monty. I got the Soul Retriever notification while streaming, clicked on it, sold out instantly, bro. I don't know, man. I think Jordan will stay. I think Jordan's too big to fail at this point. There's too many classics. So I think also with just like this, like Michael Jordan, the fucking Last Dance, dude, there's always gonna, it's never gonna fall. Like right now, I think is the darkest time it's ever been in, to be honest. And they're still doing fine. But you never know. I think if anything, we're closer to the end of civilization than Jordan Brand. More like American hegemony is being threatened right now, but we don't talk about that on this channel. Jordan is too big to fail, but his recent accusation with the brand may take a small hit though. Yeah, that was weird, dude. That was strange. No one liked that. Everyone disliked that, but I think it'll probably be nothing. I don't know. I'm the vulture game, bro. Yeah. I'm on vulture, dude. I'm a culture vulture, dude. Exactly. Nike's using the bulk of their hype. I think it's good. They need to. I'd like to see what other brands are doing. Right? If Kanye can do it, so can Jordan. I don't think Jordan is anywhere near as controversial as Kanye, not even halfway. I like Adidas, man. Adidas is great. Like, they have some of the best collaborations. Like, Pharrell and Addy Star right now, Jellyfish, unheard of. I know Garbage Day is a big fan of Willie. Willie C. I don't really know his last name. Chavant. He'll put it in the chat, but that's some cool stuff. Obviously, I love Y3. Always have, always will. The problem with Adidas is they don't know how to take these, like, they don't know how to take their premium Halo products and, like, convert those into, like, mass market sales consistently. Like, they have a new version of the Jellyfish, like the GR version. Yeah, Willie Chavaria. Yeah, exactly. That stuff's sick, but I don't know, man. Adidas, like, they can never put the whole picture together. It's like they're at the X Games, dude, and they got some really cool one-off tricks, but they can't throw everything together. You know, they're always falling on, like, the last slope, and they'll fucking wipe out. And then you're like, why are you doing that? Just stick the landing. I don't know. Like, they could be pushing those Taekwondo shoes, I think, so much more. I'm trying to find a pair. I want a pair. I think a lot more collabs should be happening with those Taekwondos, and then cool general releases, and then use the Confirmed app and, like, team up with up-and-comers and mix it with... And they do all that. And it's like, you look at the Confirmed app and you're like, they have Bape, they have all this stuff. Why does it not translate to, like, what we saw in, I think, their best era, which was, maybe I'm biased, but like 2015 through like 2018, maybe a little before that, you had like NMDs everywhere. Superstars have always been popular, but they had a bit of a resurgence. You had Stan Smiths cooking up. Like, Adidas was really doing well. And I probably am a bit removed from everything. I certainly don't see the full picture. I just have my window into the scene. But there's just some intangible that I can't quite quantify that, like, Adidas just doesn't put it all together. Right? Okay, the Bad Bunny. Yeah. They need Yeah, see, I don't know anything about Bad Bunny. I watched him at the Super Bowl. I wasn't like hating on it, but it's just like I don't know what he's doing up there. Does Adidas need a new face? I don't know. Jeremy Scott's, dude, those are crazy. I used to love those in like 8th grade. I could see the irony-pilled, depressed Gen Z kids wearing those, who think that like the cool kids back in the day were wearing like bad kid clothing. I saw a great tweet about bad kid clothing, like the stuff that's now really popular, ironically turning into unironic. I wonder if like the 20-year-olds that are wearing like South Pole and like whatever they're wearing, vintage stuff in the 2000s, I wonder if they understand that that stuff was not considered like cool by like the majority of people. It was like lower middle class, older brother core, Xbox, energy drinks. It wasn't cool, but that made it cool. It's weird. It's kind of a conundrum. Adidas needs to make a brand like Supreme. Adidas has sub-brands, bro. Y3 is not like Supreme, but it'll be impossible for Adidas to make a brand like Supreme. They can't do that. They're too established at this point, but I'd be down, dude. If Adidas made a new project, I think Pharrell would be the best person to put in charge of it. And he's already kind of doing it with his Virginia thing. Dude, Y3 drops awesome stuff every single year. I've been a fan of them for a long time. I just don't pay full price for any of it. I get like maybe one piece a year at the end of the year for 50% off, 30% off. People say it fell off. I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's dope. Yoji is like, he's my favorite designer. He gets it. That's facts, garbage day. You can't really listen to any of that shit. That's why I'm always going to say stuff, guys. Like, people give me a hard time for, like, oh, not knowing whatever. But, like, I'm not going to make shit up or pretend like I've been a big Misfits fan for my entire life. But, you know, itty what itty, itty what, hey, itty what itty. Itty what itty. Itty what itty. Is the FTP lookbook out? Someone asks. Let's look. I bet it's not. I feel like it's too early in the day for that to be out. No tweet. Nope, just the teaser. You got 4 pictures. We got this guy, F-Tech, Max B. A legacy of terror since 2010. Dude, 2010 is like an old year now. That's crazy. Superman F. The wave is here, dude. Hard to see, but there's a little monogram on that. And that's all we get so far. The teaser. Does Drake still have that it factor when it comes to his brand? I don't know, man. There's that knock. They still get. He still gets crazy collabs like that. Nocta, Chrome Hearts, puffer is one of the craziest things ever. I think Drake did do the safe thing where he just kind of like stepped out and allowed his entire image to be shit on by Kendrick. But here's the thing, dude. If Drake drops another good album, another club banger, and we're sitting back and it's summertime and people are playing beach volleyball and Drake's on, like, it'll be back, you know? But I have no idea about his brand. OVO is like the cult brand, yeah. That's amazing. They got their OVO hoodie ripped off them for like someone wanted it because they like it, or someone ripped it off because they didn't like it. Or was there no context? That's really funny. Yeah. I mean, wearing OVO is crazy in 26. Oh, man. Remember when, like, Drake player exclusives, like the OVO PEs, they would hit the blogs? It was like, another black and gold pair of Jordan 12s have hit the market. DJ Khaled spotted in Miami wearing the Drake OVO 12. Rick Ross sighted leaving Atlanta strip club with Drake 11s on. Oh, I fucking miss it, bro. That shit was so fucking funny. Justin Timberlake spotted wearing Legends of Summer Jordan 3s. Now, those were dope. The Justin Timberlake 3s are sick. It sounds made up, right? Yeah, bro, the Jay-Z ones. It's like, that's an actual shoe. Such a fun time. Like, such a fun time. I didn't. Miles Underwood uploaded some clips in the new Supreme Nike collab. Is he a skater too, or is he just an artist? God, man. Bring back logging into kicksonfire.com and seeing like what the hell going on. DJ Khaled, guys, here's a crazy one that'll date me. I was following DJ Khaled on Snapchat, watching his stories daily when he got famously lost on the jet ski. And that was one of the best days of my life, watching DJ Khaled find his way home. Is that the brand that you posted in Font's Discord? I think I watched Font look at it. Dude, he had the best Snapchat. He was telling everyone about the Kias. Like, I feel like DJ Khaled as a person is kind of, well, I actually don't know. I don't know DJ Khaled. I was going to say he seems like he could be a shitty person or a fake person. I actually don't know. As a character, He's awesome. And it's clear that he, you know, does something apparently that people seem to like. This is my full-time job. Yeah, I wish, dude. We'll be needing to, if this was my full-time job, the screens would have to be lighting up with, you know, $5 donos every once in a while. But until then, it's a side hustle. I remember that. Yeah, dude. That shit was so funny. Khaled. I've been a very online person for too long. I think people underestimate that. I was on Reddit in like 2010, 2011. Yeah. The swag era. I thought it was cool. Font hated the website. He thought the website sucked. He said it was trash. And I do like the vibe of the website, but I do agree the performance suffers because of it. So I wonder if that affects that dude's sales. He also thought it was your brand too. And I was like, I don't think that's Garbage Day's brand. But yeah. We ran into Eric Costin, Neckface, Xavier Sobase, and OGZ. That's awesome, dude. Did you talk to them? Yeah. Yeah, Khaled is the king of Snapchat. No, I wish I had that same Supreme paycheck that Miles had. I feel like if I go to the Supreme store in LA, I gotta be very careful. I think Supreme's already got Luke, like, right in their fucking sights, dude. I don't want to get Israel space lasered, you know, by Supreme. They could end it all. They could end my whole career. You know. I'm telling you guys, Palantir X Supreme 2028. Like, that's the world we're heading towards. We're heading towards the Raytheon collab. I think before we die, before Supreme ends as a brand, I think that we will see a Supreme either private jet or a Cessna, like airplane. I really do think that will happen. I think that's the next thing. We're going to wake up one day in 2029 and we're going to see Ronnie Fieg's brand new 797 Airjet. Oh my God. We'll have to fund an insurgency at that point. Luke is so funny, dude. So Garbage Day, basically what happened was, we don't really know. His Instagram got deleted. He was live streaming on mobile inside Supreme Chicago, asking chat what they wanted. I'm eating and talking, which is so rude. And he was in there for kind of a long time. So I don't know what happened though, because that's different from what he was doing on Instagram. On Instagram, he was just asking people to send their info or something. I don't know. But I talked to him on his phone and he said, or I talked to him on the phone, he said that Instagram deleted his account for content, like terms of service violation, TOS. I don't know exactly what reason they gave, but yeah, I don't know, man. I do understand Supreme, like, not wanting people to stream inside their stores. Like, they don't want to be, because if you let one person do it, and I guess we're past like the hype beast age culture of like, or the hype culture of 2016 of like, you know, Rice Gum coming in there, IRL streaming or something, but I get it. But yeah, Luke is just trying to be a homie. I think you just have to be careful and you have to be quick. You got to just like mind your business. Exactly, Garbage Day. If you're cool with it, it's all about just like maintaining a calm demeanor and like being nice, maybe even asking, hey, is it okay if I take this first? Maybe that goes a long way. I think the only thing that Luke was doing was he was just there for too long, you know, just standing in front of all the product, clearly going over. And he told me like, he got recognized by a lot of people there, which I thought was crazy and pretty cool. Yeah, it's an etiquette thing. I think Luke was also just doing a little too much. Like he was telling me, like he got up at 3 a.m. that day. And like when I saw him live, I knew it was like 6, 7 p.m. And I was like, dude, he should really be going back home to Ohio. But he was trying to help out the community and help out the dogs get their week 1 items. So I get it. But we love Luke. For sure. Yeah, when I was in San Francisco, I was like, I almost couldn't enjoy it because I was so fucking nervous. I'm like, I just don't want to be, I don't want to be gay. I don't want them to think I'm lame, dude. But I still think filming outside would be fine. I don't think they give a shit what you do on the sidewalk. So I still want to do a 24-hour stream in the Supreme tent. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff that Luke bought was for resale or for other people. But yeah, I don't know. Exactly, bro. They don't give a shit about the outside. And that's where I think the most fun would be. Like the inside part is like, yeah, it is like where the clothes are, but the whole idea of like lining up and doing that, that's what like I think would be the fun elements of a 24-hour Supreme stream. And like in my head, I'm there with Font, I'm there with Luke, I'm there with Ernest. People are coming up, chat, you know, doing IRL shit in line. I think it'd be fun. That's super funny, dude. Let you play around a pool. Nice, bro. That's hella chill. Dude, dream job working for Supreme, dude. I would love to just work for Supreme. I should be like, bro, you guys should let me work for you. That's the number one question that I can't stand that people ask me. They're like, dude, why don't you just work for Supreme? You obviously love them. Don't they? They would love to have you. I'm like, you guys don't understand. They probably rather wish I didn't exist. They don't give a fuck about me. Maybe I'm wrong, but if anyone that's ever worked at Supreme has seen a SupThomas video, they're just like, yeah, this kid's, I guess I don't know. I would assume they either don't care or would be indifference would be my best case scenario for what Supreme's opinion of me is, but I don't really even think about it. Like, it's not even worth thinking about. Like, I'm not that important. They're chill with Boone? Really? Maybe I'm wrong then. Dude, Boone's OG though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have a false impression on Supreme. Maybe they watch my videos every night before they go to bed. That'd be cool. I would move to LA. Damn, Daniel. When do we think the lookbook's gonna come out? Maybe top of the hour? We can go 20 more minutes. See if it comes out. Yeah, I always felt like Supreme hired like skaters and just people that knew each other. Because let's be honest, guys, you don't want me working at Supreme. In my head, you don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. I would like it. But it'd be like this fucking guy. Because I'll keep it a buck. I don't have, like, traditionally, you know, like, any kind of specific style. I just, like, kind of wear random shit. Which I guess is fine. I guess that's a style. I don't know. It's not like all about what you wear, I guess. Problem is I would fucking leak everything. The problem is I couldn't have a YouTube if I worked at Supreme. So, like, you know, there's no way. You can't be a YouTuber and work at fucking Supreme. That's just not. I literally talk about Supreme news and leaks. Like, there's no. You guys would. So it'd be either, hey guys, quitting the channel. I'm gonna go work at Supreme. I think I probably would like doing this more than working at Supreme, to be honest with y'all. Like, yeah, it'd be cool, I guess, to like fold t-shirts and like open the door for people and give out wristbands. Like, what do you even do? What would my job be? Design team be different. I'm not qualified for that. But couldn't do what I'm doing now. I really want to work at Undefeated. I went down there last 2 weekends ago. And yeah, dude, I like Undefeated's vibe a lot. They're super chill. I just asked them if they're hiring, they're not. So I'm just going to keep asking them until they offer me an interview. Just be annoying. That would be sick, though, because I'm moving east, more East Valley in June. finally gonna get a better, bigger crib, and that job would be dope. And they open at 11. Pretty sure not a lot to do in the morning, so I could stream, could do all my videos and stuff. That would be sick, bro. I would kill it. I would, Sean. Fuck it, bro. Why not? You should, dude. You only live once. There's no way you wouldn't be able to be back to your current job if you wanted to. You have enough experience that if they want to hire you, I would do it. And then you could give me all kinds of stuff, and you could, you know, be like, yeah, I think we need to like contract this crazy dude, SupThomas. I mean, I think we might need him in the studio for some stuff, you know. That'd be cool. I wish I could click it, bro. I can't. If I click it, the stream will pause. Bait. I do know Bait. I just know them as a sneaker boutique. I don't know their vibe, though. I like Undefeated's vibe. I love their sports vibe. I think it's cool. And they do racing stuff, and they do fighting stuff, and those are my two big extracurriculars, two big interests. Formula One this weekend, guys, on Apple TV. Subscribe to Apple TV. Hashtag ad. Hashtag FanDuel. My pick, Charles Leclerc to win qualifying tonight. George Russell to win the race. That's my pick. Yes, anime and manga. That's right. They've done a collab with Initial D, Astro Boy. Hell yeah, bro. Still rocking it. Well, it's in the packaging. I need a better place for it, but there's my other unheard of box. I got these posters too that I need to fucking hang up soon. My mom sent these to me. Beach Bound Natty. Yes, these are up everywhere in Bloomington. Pretty cool, I guess. I still think Unheard Of needs to do an IU collab. It's Adidas. Adidas school. Just saying. What's the debt collection? Yeah, I hit the mute button, but whatever I said, I was just talking about the things that I was showing on the camera. That's about it. They make it like the flip around the camera right there. The next button down on the UI is mute. And then you have star, which is effect. Ooh, I didn't know we had this. Okay, yeah. Kawaii des. Wow. What time are we getting FTP lookbook? I don't know, dude. Maybe in 11 minutes. If not, I don't know. 12? Maybe the same time that he drops shit. I'm surprised no one has said anything about my fucking face right here. I've had this, like, I thought it was a blackhead, but it's been there for a long time, and I fucked with it, like, a bunch of times. Like, so many times. And, like, a little bit would come out, and one day, a month ago, I, like, fucked with it a lot. It swelled up a ton, and I had been putting off going to the dermatologist, but it hasn't gone away. It's gotten less swollen, but it's still kind of there. But it'd be cool if it could get it fucking removed forever. Right now it's just red though. You know, not great. I think it's fine. What else is going on? Yeah, I get a couple here and there, mostly like, just like there. Yeah. The problem is just a little bit like you can feel underneath. It's like underneath the skin. That's why I thought if I just like kept fucking with it, it'll like come out from underneath and just. And then I looked and I ChatGPT'd it, and it's like, actually, this area right here is the danger triangle. Don't fuck with any pimples here. And I was like, all right, well, I already fucked with it. So, yeah, hopefully it's not a cyst. I've had it for a long time, so I feel like it probably is something like that. But I'm doing the thing where I'm just like, you know, maybe it'll go away. I'll deal with it later. Like the head is kind of distracting. We got a lot of stuff here. Minimalist. Yeah, I know. I probably should. What is this, dude? Minimalist, huh? All right. Enough of that. That whole point was, yeah, I talked about that actually on this stream. Costco is now selling Off-White. To be honest, I didn't even know Off-White was still around. I guess I assumed they were, but it's not something I think about too often. 85 bucks. I think it's smart entry level into for people to get in their hands on Off-White. No different than Ralph Lauren selling shit at Macy's. No different than the starter level shit. Yeah. I'm sure they make some alright stuff. Five minutes, and then we'll see if we got FTP lookbook. And if we do, I'll probably stop the video anyway and just I was gonna make a video. I feel like I've streamed for a while now. I don't know if I want to record it. I kind of have to though. That's why I like Supreme, dude. And being West Coast is helpful. They fucking drop shit news early in the morning. I can record and edit and oh boy, Sean. Going for vehemence, huh? That's how I say it. Vehemently. Or is it like vitamins? Vitamins? Vehemently opposed. Isn't it pronounced vetments? I don't think so. I think it's a silent V. Is it really the French word for closed? That is awesome. They made South Park stuff. That's good. Was it good? I saw the runway drama, but I've never been into like looking at what, I don't know. I guess if I ever see Y3 has done a runway thing, I'll look at that, but I've just never gotten into looking at runway stuff. It's just not something that I can ever afford, and I don't know. I feel like also kind of protecting myself. If there's something that I want too much, I might be a retard and like try to convince myself I can buy a $800 something or other. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I probably could get into it too. When I was in fashion school, I definitely looked at it more. Or taking fashion classes, I suppose. I was never in fashion school. But I just don't have time to, man. Like, in between working and making videos, like I have to, you guys realize like the reason why I can't focus on all these other brands is like my channel is about Supreme, and like if I dedicate too much time away from Supreme, it just hurts me, you know. That's why like when the season's going, we got to be locked in. I try to do some other stuff, you know, when we're in the off season, but I just can't afford to. Streams like this are good though. I like to talk about it on streams like this. And I would like to go beyond just Supreme, but it's not what the YouTube algorithm wants to push. What time does the FTP lookbook drop? I don't know. I wish I did know. We're going to check here in 2 minutes. Yeah. I think I want less clothes in general. I think that's what I need to realize. And like a lot of these clothes, like for instance, the Warren Lotus Jessie tee, like I love it, you know? But like, where am I gonna wear that to? How often am I gonna wear it? Like I'll wear it on YouTube. I'll wear it like to, I'd wear it on like a Friday night out to like a night market or like the shit that I go to, movies or like something, but I don't know, man. I don't need that. I just look at it on my phone and be like, that's cool. I just need less shit. Way too much shit. It's kind of fucking dumb too. And if I can afford to get a house, that'd be cool. That's true. Garbage day. I totally agree, man. No, runway stuff is really cool. I think it sets the tone for what the industry and what, you know, where fashion as a monolith is going, where inspiration takes root and stuff like that. So I think there's value to it. I just have never gotten into like watching it consistently. But I should. We should watch it. I think that would be cool to have on the channel. If I could find a place for it. Yeah. No, I think wearing new types of clothes is good, for sure. Changing up things, being uncomfortable. Right, yeah. She had to cancel her SS26 collection. That's crazy. I did see that. Dino Kincaid, yep. Yeah, I'm too real for you, or whatever his name is. He was like trying to get in contact with Mayweather's daughter. All right, ftp.org. Let's see, guys. No lookbook yet. So it'll be, my best guess would be like 12 p.m. PST, maybe. I don't know. I would just keep checking. Join the Discord. They'll post it in there. Follow them on Twitter. Type shit. Yeah, it's barely 9 a.m. PST, exactly. So yeah, we'll see. No promises on a lookbook video. I'll probably post it on community tab if I don't. Maybe do a short or something. The short this week got me like 10 or 15 Instagram followers, which is kind of cool, I guess. TikTok actually didn't do very well. I should have done a week 1 TikTok. I should have prioritized that. That would have been cool. Probably would have been way too long, actually, on second thought. Yeah? You went to a Kiko show concert. Oh, okay. And they had the musicians sing about the shoes they dropped? Interesting. Okay. That sounds cool. Untitled Halo. That is band. That is a band name. I've ever heard one. But as I was saying, I will try to do a stream tomorrow for a live cop. Grab like an item or two. The only thing is I have a oil and brake pads change at Honda in Scottsdale because, long story short, my buddy works there and hooks me up. So I drive a little farther to get the deals, and that's at 10 a.m. It might be perfect though. Like I might be able to just go live on the phone on the way back or something and then set up the computer stream. What I should do though is pre-make the thumbnail right now or like after work when the lookbook comes out, because that's the biggest thing, is having a good, thumbnail and be there for that. But I feel like I should capitalize on FTP more because there's only like 3 drops a year. And I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the video will do well. Since following Zach on Instagram, I will say like he seems like such a genuine brand owner, and like his house is like hype beast wet dream, dude. That's exactly how my house would look like if I was making FTP Zach money. Like Supreme heavy bag, all that shit just everywhere. Probably less cause figures. I don't think I'd ever be a cause figure guy. That's just not. I would have like one maybe if there's like a rare cool one or something. But yeah, he is, dude. He is. I 100% agree with that. He's like, if one of us had a successful brand, yeah. He just quote unquote gets it, like it's not. I like that he's kept FTP cheap. He's kept it pretty genuine. And I'm speaking this as someone who's new to his brand. I knew about FTP a while ago. I didn't really follow them like that. But just seeing how he interacts, how he moves, pretty cool. I think a lot of people, if they were in his shoes, would have raised the quality a little bit and then like jacked up the prices, or tried to do something different, or like sell the brand out. From what I understand, it's completely like damn near owned by him. Do I think the 2026 Arabic BOGOs will be high resale in the future? Define high resale and define the future. Yeah. The problem with modern Supreme, dude, and box logos is that they're not hard to get. Everyone can get them. And there's simply just too many sellers. So it's like supply versus demand. It's very simple economics. Right now, there's probably more sellers than buyers. And that's why the price is pretty low. But the way to do box logos in the modern era, like if you were to make the most money from that Arabic, it was to buy it immediately, be like on the East Coast or in store, and sell it fucking first 20 minutes, honestly. Yeah, you don't want to long. The pieces you want to long are like more designer shit. Like, And I still just don't recommend anybody holds on to stuff. Like the way you make money by like holding on to pieces is by being a degenerate who just buys a lot of Supreme and keeps a lot of stuff dead stock regardless. And then being pleasantly surprised that the stuff that you bought and haven't worn yet actually ended up being exclusive and sought after. That's the way you make money. If you're in it for flipping from the get-go, like, I think that is the problem with some of these pieces, because I never want to recommend anybody hold clothing in this economy. It's just not smart. Like, all of this should be your play money. It should be your, treat it like Vegas money. Treat it like I'll wear these clothes regardless money. That kind of thing. Yeah, hold items are just cheap accessories that sell from FOMO months later. That's true. I mean, having a brand like FTP is like, that's the dream, you know? The big resale items are bets, really, no direct correlation. Seems like it, man. There's nothing I hate more than people calling, like, buying Supreme investing. I want to, like, ask those people a question like, what does investing mean to you? What, like, define that word. Is what I imagine they would say. They say at 30 years old, your 401k should equal your yearly salary. So if you're not there quite yet, then maybe time to start sending those 401k contributions instead of those, you know, ACO slot contributions. You know what I mean? Why did that Arabic box logo sell up for $3K years ago? Well, it was a 1997 box logo, dude. So, like, the old one is still rare. It's probably less rare now a little bit. Like, it's hard to find buyers for that stuff. You got to be like, you got to be a real Supreme, like, connoisseur kind of archive guy. But yeah, it was just rare. Just like anything. Why were the undefeated fours a $25,000 shoe? There was, you know, how many pairs? 70, 60, something like that. That's why it was rare. 2005, the first Jordan collab ever. Very sought after. Pretty simple. Yeah, the people that, like, are full-time resellers, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I get it. It's probably fun. But yeah, dude, just to make 20 bucks, dude, I don't know. You know, it's tough out there. It's tough out there in them streets. That's good that they didn't do any of the old ones. That's smart. They need to have, see, if I was at Supreme, I would be like an advisor. I'd be like, dude, you guys should be careful not to fuck up this shit. But I feel like they probably already have people like that. They are smart. People give Supreme a hard time for, like, making bum ass decisions, and they do from time to time. There's no way you can drop as much as they drop and not have some misses, but I think overall they do a pretty good job at like balancing, bringing back old stuff and new stuff. Like, I'm never gonna agree with the people that say, look at Supreme capital, relying on the nostalgia of the past. I'm like, dude, they have a 30-year catalog. You think they're not gonna reference that, all those years of history? You gotta be fucking brain dead, no pun intended, to not think they're gonna do that. Why wouldn't you? Because people like me love the older stuff, but I'm not gonna seek every single item down. And some of the pieces are like not great quality. Like, what's an Arabic box logo tee, best case scenario, gonna fit like from 97? It'll fit like a almost 30-year-old t-shirt. There's an art dealer box logo. What is the art dealer box logo? The Flash tee or the... I don't know what that is. The sticker with the broken glass and hole in the middle. That thing is sick, dude. I hope I get one. I didn't know Art Dealer made it. That's cool. First time hearing about it. It is? Really? I must have missed that. Oh my God, FTP lookbook is live. Go check it out. Just kidding. Did I get one of you? Be honest. Oh, at the very bottom of the shirt. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even realize that, bro. Yeah. Dude, I mean, I was doing so many preview videos. There was gonna be stuff that I missed. Yeah, this t-shirt, it's something, man. If someone has 2 crowns and I don't get one, I need someone to send me one because we need that for videos. It's very imperative. I think the Flash zip up looks so much better. This design just works better as a hoodie. I think the t-shirt is kind of mid. Is there pants too? Or just the shirt? I think shorts are like sweat pants would have been the best. There's not. Save the orcas. Don't even bother trying to think about what types of items you ordered. There is zero correlation with with what you ordered versus what they throw in the pack. All that matters is the person that was bagging up your items at the time. In my opinion, my guess is like if you're towards the beginning of the time that someone starts packing up shit in boxes, you might get more. Maybe towards the end, they're just like, they want to get everything shipped out, so they're throwing you like one red box logo. No way, dude. They're not going to do another Kira collab. That's one of those ones you're going to have to track down. You don't have to pay $1,000 for the hoodies. Certain pieces though from that collection are basically like impossible to find. But no, they released it in 2017. They've never like gone back to a movie like that before. Like if they did a Scarface, and they shouldn't, dude. Like the only time that they revisit collabs are with like brands where they can, you know, Fox, they can make another motorsport inspired drop, but like they kind of covered everything from Akira. And I don't really want them dipping back in the same well. There's different movies they can link with. Oh, you figured since the crown is so long, it wouldn't fit in those plastic shipping packages? I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe with this one, there's certain packages that they wouldn't ship it with, I guess, if it literally couldn't fit. It's a good question. Did I get anybody with the FTP? I know that was like 5 minutes ago, but... Yeah. Exactly. I'd like to make a video someday about the difference between a Supreme in-season collab versus like a like an in-season collab versus like a surprise collab, you know? A preview collab versus a weekly collab. I don't know how to even name them differently, but you guys know what I mean. Like MM6, it's not in the lookbook, but it's going to come out next week. That's a different type of collab than like Playboy or the Misfits, which is in the lookbook. Preview. Supreme X Naruto when? Never, dude. Naruto's not a special enough anime to be given a collaboration. And there's a part of Supreme that doesn't like really... And dude, Naruto has like kind of a lot of these brands, dude. I mean, I guess this isn't new. And actually, that I was gonna say Naruto's kind of watered down its IP and given everyone a collab, but like Supreme, I mean, Playboy has too, and so has a lot of brands they've collabed with, so that doesn't really matter. I would say like Dragon Ball would have a more likely chance, or like Dr. Slump, like Akira Toriyama, is much more influential on shonen manga than Kishimoto is with Naruto. And I feel like even still, like Dragon Ball, I just can't see Supreme doing a Dragon Ball collab, man. I feel like they would do something more like Astro Boy or like obscure or like something different. Yeah. We did get a SpongeBob collab though, you know, so that's true. Save the Orcas. Naruto is probably in my top 3 for shonen anime, for sure. I watch a lot of Naruto content on YouTube, believe it or not. I like Naruto a lot. Yeah, Toshio Maeda. I've thought about a couple pieces, but they're not like... None of them are that desirable to me. I don't know. Good luck, dude. I have the bomb long sleeve, black. I got the stickers. I picked those up from Sticker Steals, or Supreme Sticker Steals on Instagram. Kind of recently. And then I got my tray. On my bullshit. This stream has been so long, but we've been talking. We've been making it work, haven't we? Oh. Excuse me. The stickers aren't that expensive, dude. I think I got all 3 of those together for like $20 shipped. Like, yeah. Yeah, it was like $20 for those 3 stickers. Maybe like 25. Oh, you missed out? You have a Tetsuo tattoo? That's cool, dude. Kira's a great movie, man. I saw it in IMAX. 4K. A couple years back, or whatever the hell. The burps are hilarious. Thank you. It's that fucking Alani, bro. I don't know what's in it. Burpee. That cherry slush, baby. Yeah, 35 millimeter. Nice, dude. It's got to be the best animated movie of all time. Maybe. Probably not, actually, but it's the best Japanese anime. Golden era. Like 1988 is the perfect year, dude. Yeah, just enough of the technology, and man, I have the first volume right here. I never bought more than the first volume. I don't know why. I just bought the first one and then read the rest of it by checking it out. I checked it out at a library. Do I think MM6 is going to be week 3 or not? I don't know. Do you? It's all about who I choose to trust. If people are saying confirmed, Soul Retriever's tweeting out, it's confirmed, I just have to believe it. That's why I'm not posting it on my channel. Like, I could be. I probably am missing out on some nice ad revenue right now. Supreme MM6 confirmed. It's here. It's coming. What's my source? People on Twitter said it's confirmed. Yeah, bro. We probably need to hop out in general. I need to kind of lock in on work. I've been working, but you know, we've been chatting. So why don't we all just take a seat or take a step up, you know, stretch out the old back, unfocus your eyes, roll back the shoulders, fucking get some water. Exactly, dude. Source. Trust me, bro. Source. It was revealed to me in a dream, right? All right, guys. I'm headed out too. Thank you for chilling and chatting with me here on the stream. It's been a vibe. Stay safe. We got FTP tomorrow. We'll be probably going live for it, I reckon. And yeah, GG's. Hit the like, subscribe, all that stuff. Peace.